The Daily BE, and today is kind of a different episode. I wanted to kind of reach out to you guys to get some feedback and some of your opinions. As we grow, and we're still a very small company, and we act big in a lot of ways, but one of the things that we want to do over the long term is start to give back to our community in a real creative and thoughtful way. And a lot of great big companies can afford to do some really big things, and you see their branding on the upper end, sports stadiums, and on the lower end, maybe kind of arenas and different community places throughout the neighborhood. And we're not quite to that point yet, but in the interim, something that came up recently was we had kind of an odd request where a high school teacher who runs a business club and teaches a class in entrepreneurship asked us, do you have any suits or anything that I can give to a couple students that are doing a really, really great job, and they have a presentation, they have I think it's a state event in Colorado Springs where they need to be dressed up, they're giving a pitch in front of people, they're being judged on what they do, and they wanted to look the part. They wanted to be dressed up in a suit, and they didn't have one. So this particular teacher reached out to us, and fortunately, and like a lot of things in life, it just happened to be good timing. And I had one that I was giving away that I don't wear anymore. And so this teacher drove all the way down from Fort Collins to Denver to pick it up, which I thought was amazing. And I kind of fed off of his energy, and we really got into it to help out this kid who just needed to look great, needed to look good for the part. And having a suit, even though it may not be one of our typical custom fits, it was something that nevertheless I think really made an impact in his day and his presentation. So something like that kind of kicked off this topic today of what can we as a suiting company and a custom clothing company do that's kind of creative to help people out. And this is a great example where high school level, they're kind of getting into business, everyone's got ideas, and clothing is usually out of reach for them. It could be on the financial level, or it could be otherwise, but regardless, what can we do to kind of help that community, I think, is a really cool idea. And not necessarily just in the high school realm or just the business realm, but I'm looking for you guys. What do you think we could do, keeping in mind that we're a small business, that we can't devote a lot of resources yet to doing things, but what can we do that's creative and collaborative and would really kind of be obviously our flavor, where it's menswear related and it's something to do with whether it's personal branding or business or something. I'm trying to say here, just we're looking for unique ways that we can give back, not only in the next say 12 months, but let's say from 12 months to maybe 3 years, and keeping in mind that we're a small business but still growing. So that's the question to you guys. What can we do to give back to our community in a creative way? We'd love to hear your feedback. Please sound off in the comments below. And for future topics, don't forget to subscribe. The notifications are really handy on YouTube, especially if you hit the little alarm bell down there by the BE channel. We do videos every single weekday, and they're usually on a very practical style advice, so we appreciate your subscription. All right, guys, I am Ryan signing off. We'll be back tomorrow with episode 35. Thanks, guys.